Hello everyone, it's good to be back. So this video is going to be more of a color with me than an instructional video. I do have a little bit of instruction, so sit back, relax, and watch me color. Audio missing, audio missing. Jokes from T. No, just kidding, it's Key. Key, what is your other joke?
Well, why did the orange eat the orange?
Why?
To grow bigger.
To grow bigger.
And I got some more.
Yeah, what is it?
Why did the broccoli eat the broccoli?
Why?
To get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
To get bigger?
Yep. And I got one more. Why did the chicken and the orange eat each other?
Why?
To get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay. T, do you have one more joke?
I have two.
You have two. Go ahead with your jokes.
Why did the dog climb the roof?
Why did the dog climb the roof? I don't know why.
Because it had to sleep up there.
Because it had to sleep up there. My guests are 5 and 6. T will be 7 in a week. By the time you get this video, he will have had his birthday and he will be 7 years old.
And I will be 6. No, I'll be 7 too.
You're not going to skip 6 years old. You're going to go from 5 to 6.
7.
And then 7.
And then 8. And then 9. And then 10.
So I hope you guys enjoy hearing from my special guest. That was T and Key, and you'll probably hear from them again soon. So I thought that I was going to get away with not writing a script, which is what all of the YouTube channel starters recommend. If you just type in YouTube, how to start a YouTube channel, you'll be able to find all of those guys. Great advice. Been watching them for a few weeks now. I've only had my channel for a few weeks, but on to my script. After my last video, I think I should stick to scripts. I will link that last video in the card above. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that I won't mess up or switch words around or have children interrupt me or do something else to embarrass myself on a platform that could potentially go worldwide. A little bit of embarrassment won't slow me down to share with you what I love to do. I am free to create beauty, and that is what I love to do. Oh look, a slow motion just for you guys to see wax-covered hands from a 5-year-old, showing you all what you can do with wax when you get it all over your hands. Shall we move on to the color with me? So, if you've noticed, I have colored Gypsy in with base colors, and I talked so long that I talked over what I was instructing on the ears. So, I have the base color is a goldenrod, I believe. I'll link it in the description. And then this dark color, I have 2 different colors. The first one that I used was a burnt umber, and the second one that I used is a Copic brown, the darkest brown from the Copic brushes. They are the Copic Chow brand, and what I have now is I've switched back to a Prismacolor, and it looks like I'm moving on from the goldenrod, but I had a Prismacolor broad tip, which I actually got on special at Hobby Lobby. So here I am. This is a colorless blender that I've had for 12 years. I am taking out some of the purple that I did in the previous video where I mentioned that I had accidentally colored in one of the highlights that I was supposed to do. That was an awesome video. It's still the same one as the previous one. So what I'm doing here is I have a gray Prismacolor, and I was using it to color in some of the shadows, which I don't recommend. I probably did it wrong, but it was an experiment, so I don't recommend doing it because it's a lighter color than the goldenrod, and it just made the colors lighter. So I'm going back over just the outside edges with the goldenrod brush, the Prismacolor brush tip. So it turns out that I only wrote enough script to cover 6 minutes of this drawing. So from here on out, I'm going to be winging it. Hopefully I don't make as many mistakes as I made in my previous video. They were unintentional and I didn't catch them until halfway through. You'll have to go watch that video. So I just colored in her collar with a gold color. Now I have the broad tip goldenrod color, and now I am going in with a darker brown and using, I think it was Spanish orange in the Prismacolor to blend all three of those in. I have used a pink for the eyes, the lids to the eyes, and I just used the black to color in the back part of the mouth. And now I am using a Prismacolor. Nope, that's not Prismacolor, that is Copic. There's an obvious difference, and you can tell in the videos. That is one of the lightest blues of the Copic Chow of the eye. And then I will go back in with the darker Copic Chow and color in the, I believe that's called the iris. I'm not sure. The colorful part of the eye. I just draw. I don't memorize anatomy. And then I have black going in the center for the pupil, which obviously I made too big, so I go back around the outside of the pupil with the dark Copic Chow. And there's the shadows. So, and then I will go back in with the dark purple. What? No, the light blue, and blend all those shades together. And there she is, Little Miss Gypsy. Oh, just kidding. I had one last color. That was a red Copic and a pink Copic. And then we have a purple Copic for the shadows on the eyelids. And there's Miss Gypsy. Have a nice night.